Robbin, and this is a created franchise on MLB The Show 22. Imagine if the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU, were to play baseball against legends past and present, and that's what you'd have here. This is an attempt to play 162 games, no skipped innings, no simulated games, all of them on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. This is game number 16 in the regular season. It's the middle of April. The Avengers are 12 wins and 3 losses. Actually, I'll show you the standings. League standings in the American League West. Avengers are in first place. They're 12 and 3. They have a 3.5 game lead over the Texas Rangers. So next game in the schedule, 3-0 Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki in the MCU, will face Randy Johnson, Hall of Famer, who's 0-2 in this fictional franchise. My goodness. Anyway, let's play the next game. Let's jump in, play full game. It is a home game. I pick various stadiums. Let's go Field of Dreams. No Field of Dreams. Crosley Field. Broadcast regional. I don't like regional. Cloud cover is rain. Tom Hiddleston, Loki, gets the start. Let's see. We're going to take Dave Bautista out, and we're going to put Paul Rudd in. And we're going to take out Tom Holland and put... who are we going to put in? Benedict Cumberbatch. Just make sure the lineup is set properly. Brie Larson will lead off. Benedict Cumberbatch will hit second. DH, Chris Hemsworth, Richard Madden, Sebastian Stan, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Rudd, Simu Liu, Anthony Mackie. Let's rock and roll. I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. I let the computer run the bases for me. And at the moment, the difficulty setting is set to Hall of Fame. Top difficulty setting is Legendary. Hall of Fame is right a notch below that. Anyway, I also do play-by-play. So hopefully you can bear the sound of my voice. We are live here for some Major League Baseball here on MLB The Show 22. Not a good day for baseball. The rain is coming down. Hopefully we'll get 5 innings in as the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim visit the Hollywood Avengers. On the mound, Loki, Tom Hiddleston. He's making his 4th start. He is 3-0 with a 1.96 earned run average. He will face Alfonso Soriano, $156, no homers, 3 RBIs. Bad start out of the gate here in April. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Again, the Hollywood Avengers are 12 wins, 3 losses, good for first place in the American League West. Fastball inside, count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's a line drive, base hit to right field, leadoff single for Soriano. And the Angels have a base runner. Rocket to right. Next up, Cal Ripken Jr. hitting .244. Hall of Famer. Fastball in there, strike 1, 99 on the radar gun. Cal has no homers, 3 RBIs. Slider off the plate, count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. That's Dusty Baker, the manager of the Avengers. Runner. Throw down to second is in time. Ant-Man guns him out. Paul Rudd makes a bullet throw. Here's the replay. He got a good start, but right on the money. So bases empty, 1 away. 2-1 count for Cal. Chases a fastball out of the zone, count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cal Ripken is famous for his consecutive game streak, 2,632 consecutive games, all of them for the Baltimore Orioles in the 1980s and 90s. Full count, high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Hank Aaron. And that's ball 4. It's a 1-out walk. So Hank Aaron steps up to the plate. Fouls off the outside fastball down the right field line, strike one. He's hitting .338. He has 2 homers and 10 RBIs on the season. Fouls it upstairs, count quickly, no balls, and 2 strikes. Over 2,000 runs scored, over 700 home runs in his major league career. Fly ball to center, playable for Richard Madden. Icarus makes the catch, 2 away. Lineup for the Angels: Alfonso Soriano at second, Cal Ripken's the DH, Hank Aaron in right, Luis Gonzalez in left, Prince Fielder at first, Mike Schmidt at third, Byron Buxton is the center fielder, Travis Arnaud is the catcher, and Nico Goodrum batting ninth and playing shortstop. Luis Gonzalez steps up to the plate, left-handed hitter, 2 outs, runner at first. Fastball at the knees for strike one. He's hitting .241. He has 1 homer and 5 runs batted in on the season. Played for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Not a Hall of Famer. Fouls it off. Count is 0-2. Perennial All-Star, but not a Hall of Famer. Winner of the World Series with the Diamondbacks in the year 2001. That's a line drive headed towards the gap, and it will get past him and roll all the way to the wall. Runner will round third and head home, and it'll be an RBI double, 2-out RBI double by Luis Gonzalez, and the Angels lead 1-0 here in the first. 4th double of the season for Luis. Slapped it hard the other way, got it between the left fielder and center fielder, where there was a lot of real estate. So runner in scoring position for lefty Prince Fielder. Fouls it back, strike one. Prince hitting .265, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. And that's a fly ball to center. There is Icarus. Makes the catch to retire the side. But half inning of baseball, the Angels get on the board. It's the Angels 1. The Hollywood Avengers coming to bat. This is MLB The Show 22. Leading off for the Hollywood Avengers, Brie Larson hitting .255, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Switch hitter batting from the left side against Randy Johnson, the unit. Fouls off the fastball, strike one. Only 89 on the fastball. That's interesting. During his heyday, he was powered up there in the high 90s. Again, another 89-mile-an-hour fastball. The Angels are 8-8, good for 3rd place in the American League West. 0-2 count on Captain Marvel. Slow bouncer up the middle. Alfonso throws to first in time, 1 away. The lineup for the Avengers: Brie Larson is at second, the DH Benedict Cumberbatch. Chris Hemsworth is at first, Richard Madden in center, Sebastian Stan in right, Chadwick Boseman is at third. The catcher today is Paul Rudd. Simu Liu is in left, and batting ninth and playing shortstop, Anthony Mackie. Benedict Cumberbatch steps up to the plate, left-handed hitter against the lefty Randy Johnson. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball high. That one's 93, so Benedict's hitting over 400, 414, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Outside corner with the fastball, count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. He plays Dr. Stephen Strange in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Checked his swing, changeup is low, 2-1. Multitudes of Madness is coming out in May. Fouls off the splitter, count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1-0 Angels over the Avengers here in the bottom of the first. Grounded to Soriano at second, over to first, and there are 2 away. Two down, up steps first baseman Chris Hemsworth, hitting .344, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. Chris plays Thor, Odin's son, strongest Avenger in the MCU. Fastball low, ball one. Went too far, couldn't hold back the swing. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Should be 2-0. Chased the pitch in the dirt. Pops it upstairs behind home plate. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty, 1-0 Angels. Couldn't hold back on the swing. Slider inside, strikes him out. And that's the end of 1. It's the Angels 1, the Avengers nothing. This is MLB The Show 22. Big unit's got it going on. We go to the top of the 2nd inning. Up steps the 3rd baseman, Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer. Played for the Philadelphia Phillies in his heyday. Couldn't catch up to the fastball, hits it foul up the right field line. Mike's hitting .234 on the season. Backs him off the plate, 1-1 is the count. Fouls off the slider, 1-2. Grounder to 3rd, routine play for Chadwick Boseman. Black Panther throws to 1st, in time, 1 away. Next up, center fielder Byron Buxton hitting .217, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Swing and a miss at the 99-mile-an-hour fastball, strike 1. Tom Hiddleston on the mound, 3-0, trying to dry off in this pelting rain. Chases a fastball, count quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Rusty Valentine has the job of calling balls and strikes. Grounder, grabbed by Loki, throws to 1st, and there are 2 away. Next up is the catcher, Travis Arnaud, hitting under 100. No homers, 4 RBIs. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts in his last game. Pulls it deep, but foul. And the count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Travis. And it's a fly ball to right. There is the Winter Soldier. Sebastian Stan retires the side. 1-2-3 inning for Loki. The end of 1.5. It's the Avengers trailing 1-0. Icarus leads off. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Up steps Richard Madden, hitting .327, 5 homers, 9 RBIs. Most know Richard Madden for playing Robb Stark in the miniseries on HBO Game of Thrones. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss, strike 1. He plays Icarus in the movie The Eternals in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he's swinging and a miss yet again. Count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Madden. Up the middle and through, ground ball with eyes. It's a leadoff single for Icarus. Sometimes it's not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it.
The right fielder, number 16.
Next up, the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, hitting .364 on the season. Yanks a fastball in on his hands down the left field line for strike 1. Sebastian has 4 homers and 6 RBIs on the season. Runner leads off first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd. 1-0 lead. Quick throw to 1st. Madden is back. Slider, back door. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Sebastian. Chases a pitch down in the dirt. Count remains 0-2. Line drive to center field, playable. Nice catch by Byron Buxton for out number 1. Next up is the late great Chadwick Boseman, hitting .250, no homers, 3 RBIs. Plays third base for the Hollywood Avengers. Played Black Panther in the MCU. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. Wakanda forever, baby. It's a 2-run home run for Chadwick Boseman, his first major league home run. And the Avengers lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Avengers Baseball. It's 2-1 Avengers. Here's the replay. Bang. Oof. Next up, Paul Rudd, the backup catcher, giving a day off to fastball inside corner, strike 1. Paul Rudd plays Ant-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's giving a day off to Dave Bautista behind home plate. And that's a line drive, headed to center. Will he catch up to it? Yes, he will. And there are 2 away. Hit it well, but Byron Buxton in center can cover a lot of real estate. So up next with 2 away is Simu Liu, hitting a .170, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Left-handed hitter against the lefty Randy Johnson. He plays Shang-Chi in the MCU. Fastball right on the outside corner for strike 1. Nasty pitch, practically unhittable. High and tight, ball 1. Swing and a miss at the fastball, count as 1 ball and 2 strikes. Randy Johnson won 300 games. I think he struck out 5,000 batters, if I'm not mistaken. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 2-1 Avengers here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch from the big unit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Side retired, but 2-run home run for Black Panther. And after 2 innings of play, it's the Avengers 2, the Los Angeles Angels 1. We go to the top of the 3rd. Up steps the number 9 hitter, Nico Goodrum, a .191, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Loki deals. Yanks it down the right field line, out of play, strike 1. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss, looked fat. He probably wishes he had that one back. Count as no balls and 2 strikes on Goodrum. Grounder, foul, first base line. Count remains 0-2. I am RC Robbin. This is Avengers Baseball. It's a created franchise on MLB The Show 22. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check swing. Foul tip caught in the glove for strike 3. And there's 1 away. Lineup turns over for the Angels. Alfonso Soriano had a single to lead off the game. Single through the right side. Fastball in there. Strike 1. 98 on the radar gun. Soriano, another all-star. 400 home runs. Not a Hall of Famer, but, you know. Fouls off the slider. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Was a World Series champion. Inside with a fastball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hiddleston is 3-0. He has a 2-1 lead. Misses with the slider. Outside, count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chases a changeup off the plate. Count remains 2-2. Pops him up the elevator shaft. Paul Rudd, foul territory, makes the catch, 2 away. Nice play by the catcher. With the rain coming down, it would be hard to see a pop-up. So Cal Ripken Jr. walked in his first at-bat. 2 outs, bases empty. Drive to right center field. Chasing it is... Oh, he cannot make the catch. He's going to make it to second. It is a 2-out double for Cal Ripken Jr. Thought Richard Madden on a clear, sunny day might have had a chance at that. That's Cal Ripken Jr.'s second double of the season. Here's the replay. Icarus could not make the play. So runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Hank Aaron. And that's a line drive. Liu charges, makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on at the end of 2.5. It's the MCU 2, the LA Angels 1. This is Avengers Baseball. So we go to the bottom of the third. Up steps the shortstop, Anthony Mackie. He's hitting only .217, but he does have 3 homers and 8 RBIs on the season. Switch hitter batting from the right side. Johnson deals. Fastball low and outside, ball 1. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Avengers Baseball. A little late on that fastball, fouls it down the right field line. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss. Count is 1-2. Grounder to third, fielded by Mike Schmidt. Strong throw, and there's 1 away. Lineup turns over for the Avengers. Brie Larson steps up to the plate. She is 0 for 1. Chases a high, tight pitch. Strike 1. Might have been a strike. Missed it regardless. Got that fastball in on her hands, and she's quickly down, no balls and 2 strikes. That's a deep drive, but playable. Luis Gonzalez makes the catch in right center field for out number 2. Next up, Benedict Cumberbatch. Grounded out in the first. He is 0 for 1. Left-handed hitter. Chases a slider down and away for strike 1. 2-1 Avengers here in the top of the third inning. Check that bottom of the third. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rain is really coming down. Slider outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Just gets a piece of the slider down in the zone. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 2-1 lead. Fouls it back, stays alive. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is Thor Odinson. Again fouls it. Late on the fastball. Count will remain full. Big unit deals. Again late on the inside fastball. It's a battle between Dr. Stephen Strange and the big unit. Pulls it high and deep, but curling foul. Here comes pitch number 10 of this at-bat. My goodness. How many pitches will this at-bat have? Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk, and this half inning will continue. Benedict Cumberbatch wins the battle. Next up, Chris Hemsworth struck out in his first at-bat. Runner at first, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Chases an outside corner fastball, strike one. Quick throw to first, he's back. This must be an old version of Randy Johnson because he's only throwing in the low 90s. The big unit, through most of his career, threw in the high 90s.
That's a ball.
Pitch is low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
Popped it up behind home plate. Out of the crouch is Travis Arnaud to retire the side. So at the end of 3, it's a 1-run ball game. The Avengers lead 2-1. This is MLB The Show 22. We go to the top of the 4th. Luis Gonzalez faces Loki. Deep fly ball to center field. Madden goes back to the track, looking up, makes the catch. 1 away. Tested the center field fence. Next up is first baseman Prince Fielder, son of Cecil Fielder. Good baseball genes in that family. Fastball in there, 97 on the radar gun. That's strike 1. Out in front of the slider, pulls it down the right field line. But the count quickly 0-2. Just gets a piece. Stay alive. 2-1 Avengers. Goes out of the zone. Pops it up behind home plate, out of play. Count will remain 0-2. Misses down and inside with the breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chases a pitch. Fouls it off. Got to protect the plate with 2 strikes. Grounder to first, backhanded. Hemsworth will race him to the bag, win the race, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. So 2 down, bases empty. Mike Schmidt grounded out in the first, grounded out in the second, pardon me. First at bat, second inning. Fouls it back, strike 1.
Ball 1.
Change up low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chases a curveball out in front. Count is 1-2. Jams him, fouls it back. Out in front of the slider, swing and a miss. Side retired. After 3.5 innings of play, it's the Avengers 2, the Angels 1. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Richard Madden had a single and a run scored today. Randy Johnson deals.
Richard Madden.
Grounder to short, fielded by Goodrum. 1 pitch, 1 away. Next up, Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, also known as Bucky Barnes. 0 for 1. It's a line drive to center field, playable. Makes the catch, 2 away.
Now batting, number 14.
2 down, up steps Chadwick Boseman. 2-run home run in the second inning, responsible for both runs on the scoreboard for the Avengers. First homer of the season. Late on the fastball, fouls it off, strike 1. Pops it up, right side. Prince, in fair territory, makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Randy Johnson. The end of 4 innings of play. 2-1 Avengers. So we go to the top of the 5th. Byron Buxton grounded out. He will lead off for the Angels. High strike. Misses low with the breaking ball.
1-1.
Count as 1 ball, 1 strike. Just gets a piece of the changeup. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, check that. Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pardon me. Swing and a miss, inside fastball. 97 on the radar gun. 3rd strikeout of the game for Loki.
Now batting.
Here's the replay. Was it a strike? Inside corner. Got to protect the plate. So 1 down, up steps the catcher, Arnaud. Fouls off the fastball, can't get around on it, strike 1. Fouls at first base line. It's 2 strikes. Got the Silver Slugger awarded back in 2020. And that's a line drive down the left field line. It is in there for a base hit. Big turn at first. He's going to second, and throw to second is on line. He is out. And there are 2 away. What a throw from Simu Liu in left field. What a throw. Show us the replay. Travesty. 2 outs, bases empty. Up steps Nico Goodrum. Grounder up the middle. 1 hopper. In the dirt. Scooped nicely by Thor. Cut the check, side retired. The end of 4 1/2. The MCU leads 2-1. What a play from Simu Liu in left field. Up next, Paul Rudd, 2 for 9 on the season. He's the backup catcher. Again, giving a day off to Dave Bautista. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. In on his hands, strike 1. Outside corner, strike 2. Pulls it, foul. Count remains 0-2. Paul Rudd plays Ant-Man. Chases a high fastball, fouls it down the right field line. Count will remain 0-2 on Paul Rudd. Welcome to Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Chases a pitch inside on his hands for out number 1. 3rd strikeout of the game for the big unit. Simu Liu struck out in the second. He is 0 for 1. Tough assignment for a left-handed hitter. Oh, but that one's got a chance. But unfortunately playable. Under the dark clouds makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down, up steps Anthony Mackie, who grounded out in the 3rd. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Check that, the right side. Outside with the fastball, ball 1. Chases a pitch in the dirt. Count as 1 ball, 1 strike. Jams him. Fouls it down the right field line, out of play. 62 pitches. This is pitch number 63. 1-2 count. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases empty. Bottom 5. 2-1 Avengers. Protecting the plate. Might have been ball 3. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is the leadoff woman, Brie Larson. Two-out walk, ball 4. So Brie Larson is 0 for 2 today. Got the average 246. Quick throw to first. He's back. With 2 outs, it would be a good idea for Anthony Mackie to steal a bag, get himself in scoring position where a single can mean an insurance run. High and tight, but called a strike by the home plate umpire. The count is no balls, 1 strike on Brie. In there, strike two, but the throw down is not in time. A successful stolen base cut the check for Anthony Mackie. Third steal of the season. The count is 0-2 on Bree. She's going to have to come back from the bucket. Let's see what happens. But a single could score that run. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, the high fastball, and the side is retired. However, 5 innings are complete. Yes, it was a strike, high, but strike nonetheless. Official ball game, 2-1, Avengers lead. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Lineup turns over again for the Angels. Alfonso Soriano's 1 for 2 with a single. Pitchers duel, 2-1 here in the 6th inning. Fastball outside, ball 1. Misses, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside corner with the fastball, count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Pulls it high and deep down the left field line, but out of play. Count will even at 2-2. Grounder to third. Strong throw from Bozeman. Black Panther makes the play, 1 away. Next up, Cal Ripken Jr. walked and doubled. Scored a run today. Fouls it back, strike 1. Slider in there, count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Toughest inning was the first. He's been very economical in his last few frames. Fouls it back. Count still no balls and 2 strikes on Cal Ripken. Loki going for win number 3 on the season. Pops it up, right side. In foul territory, Chris Hemsworth makes the catch for out number 2. Strongest Avenger. 2 down, up steps Hammerin' Hank Aaron. 700 plus home runs in his major league career. Fastball 97 on the radar gun in there for strike 1. Just gets a piece of the slider, count quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Tries to hit that outside corner. Hank fouls it off. The at-bat will continue. Grounder off his foot. Hemsworth will not be able to make the play. It's going to be an infield single for Hank Aaron. 2 out infield single. Next up, Luis Gonzalez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI double with 2 outs in his previous at-bat. Throw down is not in time. Stolen base. So an infield single and then a stolen base for Hank Aaron. That's his 4th of the season. Took off on the first pitch. Jump was on the pitcher. So now a single could tie this ball game. Charging Liu, Shang-Chi makes the catch to retire the side. 5.5. 2-1 Avengers. Leading off the bottom of the 6th is Dr. Stephen Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, facing Randy Johnson. Grounder to short, fielded by Nico, throws to first, 1 pitch, 1 away. Next up for Odin's son, 0 for 2 today, mini slump. Can't hold back, nasty pitch, 0 for 4 yesterday, 0 for 2 today. Pops it up in the infield. Charging is the third baseman. Mike Schmidt makes the catch 2-way. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Richard Madden has a single today and a run scored. He's 1 for 2. 2 outs, bases empty. Hits him. So that's a 2-out, basically a 2-out walk. Next up, Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, 0 for 2 today. Runner at first, 2 outs. 1 run lead here in the 6th inning. Quick throw to first, he's back. Almost had him.
He's going, he's going, he's going.
In there for a strike to throw down, not in time. Stolen base by the Eternal. Stolen base number 5 for Richard Madden. So runner in scoring position, 0-1 count. Single could get an insurance run across the plate. Chases the high fastball, count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on the Winter Soldier. That might bloop in there, but it will not. He'll make the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. No, check that. No runs, no hits, 1 left on. At the end of 6, 2-1 Avengers. Leading off the top of the 7th inning, Prince Fielder, 0 for 2. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Rain delay. Hello. Oh, I got to call you back. Let me call you back. All right, bye. Sorry about that, folks. Rain delay. Temporary rain delay. Deep fly ball. Makes the catch, clashes against the wall. First out. Tested the limits of this ballpark. Simu Liu, the Shang-Chi with the 10 rings, makes the tough catch against the left center field wall. Mike Schmidt, 0 for 2. Outside corner, strike 1. Strike 2 with the curveball. A little late on the fastball, fouls it back. Grounder backhanded by Bozeman. Long throw. In time, 2-away. Wakanda forever, baby. Oh, yeah. Show that replay. Come on. No replay. 2 outs. Up steps Byron Buxton. In there, strike 1.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Change up, outside corner, count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Misses just inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty, top of the 7th. The Angels are down by a single run, 2-1. Strike 3 called. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. It's a 2-1 lead for the Hollywood Avengers. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Jimmy Nelson takes over for Randy Johnson. Outing number 8, no record, 2.16 earned run average, nice ERA. Who will face Chadwick Boseman, who's responsible for the runs on the scoreboard for the Avengers. 2-run home run, 1 for 2. Check the swing, fastball finds the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Pulls it foul, count no balls and 2 strikes. High and tight, 1-2. Breaking ball down and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Chadwick. Just gets a piece of the 95-mile-an-hour fastball, fouls it off. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-1 Avengers here in the bottom of the 7th. Fly ball to center field, playable. There is Buxton, makes the catch, 1 away. Next up, Paul Rudd, 2 for 10 on the season, 0 for 2 today. Grounder to third, fielded by Mike Schmidt. In time, and there are 2 outs here in the 7th. Simu Liu, Shang-Chi, gets to face a right-handed pitcher finally. Oh, a little too anxious, way out in front, ball in the dirt, strike 1. Chases a high fastball, 2 quick strikes on Liu. Pitches high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Waste pitch. Wanted to see if he could get him to chase it. Shallow fly ball, right center field. Out is the second baseman, Soriano, makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Jimmy Nelson. End of 7, 2-1 Avengers here in this first game of a 3-game set. We go to the top of the 8th. Before we pitch to Travis Arnaud, the manager is going to go to the bullpen and warm up Paul Bettany and Haley Steinfeld. Line drive to center. Madden is there. 1 pitch, 1 away. Hiddleston's thrown 87 pitches here in the top of the 8th. 1 out. Up steps Nico Goodrum, who's 0 for 2. Line drive to center. Madden is there. 2 pitches, 2 away. Lineup turns over. Soriano had a single in the, way back in the first, but he's 1 for 3 in the game. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Pops it up right side. In front of the first base bag is Thor Odinson. Makes the catch to retire the side. 8 innings for Loki. It's a 2-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th. This is Avengers baseball. In relief, Sean Newcomb, outing number 6. He's 0-1 with a 6.75 earned run average. Before he steps up to the plate, the manager's going to go to the bullpen. Righty, righty, lefty, Paul Bettany, scheduled to put him in the game. That'll be all for Loki. So the new Captain America is 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, the fastball. Strike 1. That ball is high. It is far, but it is also foul. Strike 2. Chases a pitch outside. Fouls it off. Count remains 0-2. Mackey is a switch hitter batting from the right side. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Attendance here, 18,154, minor league ballpark. In the rain, not so shabby. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nubber up the third base line. It is a foul ball. Count still 2-2. That's a deep drive. It's got a chance, but playable for Luis Gonzalez for out number 1. Next up, Brie Larson, 0 for 3 in the leadoff spot today. Swing and a miss to cut fastball, strike 1. Chases an inside fastball. 0-2. In the dirt. Backs her off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-1 Avengers. Bottom of the 8th. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Dr. Stephen Strange. And it's a walk. 1 out walk here in the bottom of the 8th. Last thing they need is to give up an insurance run. Cumberbatch walked in the 3rd. He is officially 0 for 2. Left-handed hitter against the lefty Sean Newcomb. Out in front of the curveball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Will she try to steal? That's a good question. High and tight, ball 1. Chases a cut fastball. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes to Cumberbatch. Slices to left. Playable for Luis. Makes the catch 2 away. So with 2 outs, Chris Hemsworth will step to the plate. 0 for 3 today. He has 4 homers on the season. This would be a good time for homer number 5. Let's see what happens. Throw to first. Larson is back. Chases a high fastball, showing no discipline today. Couldn't zero in on that pitch. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Bloop to right. There is Hank Aaron, makes the catch to retire the side. Last licks for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We go to the 9th. 2-1 lead for the Avengers. They need 1 to tie. In relief, that'll be all for Tom Hiddleston. Paul Bettany, the closer, plays vision. In 5 attempts, he has 5 saves. His ERA is 2.08. He will face Cal Ripken, who doubled today. Fastball in there, strike 1. Fouls the slider back. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball. Triple digits on the radar gun. 100 miles an hour. Jams him, pops it up. Larson, edge of the outfield grass, makes the catch. 1 out here in the 9th for the Avengers. Next up, Hank Aaron, who can tie this ball game with 1 swing of the bat, a single in the 6th. If anyone can do it, he can do it. Fastball in there, strike 1. If anyone can stop him, it's vision. Line drive, foul. 2 strikes on Hank. Jams him into right field. It is a 1-out single for Hank Aaron, and the tying run is on first base. Go-ahead run will step to the plate. Tried to jam him inside with the 2-seam fastball. He inside outed the swing past the reach of Chris Hemsworth at first base. So next up is lefty Luis Gonzalez. Fastball inside, ball 1. He had an RBI double in the 1st inning, responsible for the only run on the scoreboard. Fastball inside corner, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Quick throw to first. So here's the 1-1. In the dirt, gets away. Rudd throws to second, not in time. So the wild pitch in the dirt by Paul Bettany, and now a single could tie this ball game. Check the swing, but finds the strike zone. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Off his head. Bettany tosses it. He's safe. He's safe. Paul Bettany took a blow to the forehead on the previous play. It appears to be nothing more than a bruise, but the medical staff does not want to risk it. Bettany, the closer, will need to be replaced. Oh boy. Oh boy. Lefty, righty, righty. Who do we want in the game? Kate Bishop. Put Kate Bishop in there. Let's do this. Her 4th appearance. Haley Steinfeld. Fastball in there. Strike 1. Runners at first and third. The tying run is at third. Less than 2 outs. They don't even need a hit to get him in. Change up. Count quickly. No balls and 2 strikes to Prince Fielder. Misses down and in. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. They need a strikeout in this situation. Just gets a piece of the cut fastball, fouls it down left field line. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-1 lead for the Avengers, but they're in trouble. The closer, Paul Bettany, got knocked out of the game with a bruise to the forehead. Misses high, count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, runners at first and third for the Avengers. Check that for the Angels. Fouls off the breaking ball, count remains 2-2. Misses high, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 more ball and the bases will be loaded for Mike Schmidt. Line drive to center field, and this ball game will be tied. It's an RBI. Wait, he's going to second. The throw to second is in time. He was greedy. It was an RBI single. He tried to take second. The trail runner gets thrown out by Richard Madden from center field. So now, 2-2 ball game. Runner at third, 2 outs. Fouls it off, strike 1. Mike Schmidt, 0 for 3 today, but that was against Tom Hiddleston. Fouls off the 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is quickly, no balls, and 2 strikes. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the work that Loki did to get win number 4 on the season is for naught. Grounder to third. Routine play, side retired, but they score a run to kick this game to the bottom of the 9th. It's a 2-2 ball game. Bottom of the 9th, lead off Icarus. Middle of the order. This is Avengers Baseball. Hold on. Manager, bullpen, righty switch hitter. Vin Diesel, I am Groot. Will warm up. Vin Diesel scheduled to put him in the game. Vin Diesel. So Will Harris comes in to pitch against Richard Madden. Richard's 1 for 2 today. Fastball high, ball 1. Bullpen is active for the Angels. Jose Suarez and Eric Gagne warming up in the bullpen. We have a 2-2 tie here in the bottom of the 9th. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is caught in front of the scoreboard in left center field. My goodness. And there's 1 away. Victim of the dimensions of the field. Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Steps up. He's 0 for 3. Line drive, base hit. It's a 1-out single for Bucky Barnes. Big turn at first, but he will hold. That's the winning run at first base for the Avengers. Up and in. Ropes it to center. Next up, Ignore. Next up, Chadwick Boseman. 2-2. Responsible for both runs for the Avengers. Can he win the game? Fouls off the cut fastball, strike one. Out in front of the curveball, swinging and miss, count quickly. No balls and 2 strikes on Black Panther. Swing and a miss. Chase the cutter. And there are 2 away. Nasty pitch by Will Harris. So next up is Paul Rudd. And the manager is going to go to substitution. Paul Rudd is going to... Who's going to come in? Who's going to come in? Oscar Isaac? Don Cheadle? Don Cheadle! War Machine is going to pinch hit. Switch hitter bats from the left side against the righty, Will Harris. Fouls off the fastball, strike one. High and tight, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chases a high cut fastball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes, and they're 1 strike away from kicking this into extra innings. First extra inning game of the season. And he pops him up. Routine play for Nico Goodrum at shortstop. Side retired, and we're going to extra innings. We go into the 10th. It's tied 2-2. This is MLB The Show 22. I am Groot. Vin Diesel comes in to pitch game number 6 for his line score. No record. Don Cheadle is playing out of pitch position. Yes, I do. Dave Bautista is the starting catcher. Thought he would get a day off today, but I guess not. Byron Buxton. Grounder to third. On the infield grass. 1 pitch, 1 away. Nice play from Chadwick Boseman. I am Groot. Travis Arnaud singled in the 5th. He is 1 for 3. In there, strike 1. Grounder to third. Another routine play for Boseman. And there are 2 away. 2 quick outs here in the 10th. Next up, Nico. 0 for 3. Down and in, strike 1. Slider inside corner, strike 2. Fouls it back. The at-bat will continue. Vin Diesel on the mound. Grounder against the shift. And he'll get a hit. He's going to go try for second. Throw to second is in time. Another assist from Simu Liu. Shang-Chi should have stayed at first base. Single thrown out, trying to stretch to a double. We go to the bottom of the 10th. 2-2 game. Hollywood Avengers. Leading off, Simu Liu was 0 for 3 against Will Harris. 2nd inning of relief work. Cut fastball at the knees for strike 1. He's only hitting a $160 on the season. Does have 3 homers. 2 homers? 3 homers? I don't know. I don't remember. Grounder through the right side. It's a leadoff single for Shang-Chi. He is the winning run at first base here at home. Next up, Anthony Mackie hitting from the left side, switch hitter, 0 for 2. Cut fastball in there, strike 1. He did walk, stole a base. Down in the dirt, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike to the new Captain America. Quick throw to first, keeping him close. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The throw is not in time. It is a stolen base for Shang-Chi, Simu Liu's first steal of the season. And now a single can win this game. 1-2 count. Did he check it? Yes, he's going to third. Safe. Safe. Wild pitch in the dirt. Simu Liu steals second. Advances on the wild pitch to third. Now they need, with nobody out, the infield comes in. 2-2 count. Fouls it off. Count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outfielders are in. Infielders are in. Runner at third. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 10th inning for the Hollywood Avengers. And that ball is high, but foul. Curled out of play. The at-bat will continue. Thought he might have had a home run with that. I was getting ready to jump up and down and celebrate. Pop up, shallow center, makes the catch, too shallow, 1 away. Couldn't get the runner home from third, so there's runner at third and less than 2 outs where deep fly ball can win this game from Brie Larson. Switch hitter turns around, hits from the left side against Will Harris. She's 0 for 3. Can Captain Marvel win the game? And that's it! It's a walk-off hit for Captain Marvel, and the MCU wins 3-2 in 10 innings. It's a walk-off hit for Brie Larson, and they take the first game of this 3-game series at home against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim in extras. Oh yeah! Woo-wee. Vin Diesel gets the win. Will Harris gets the loss. Avengers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Angels of Anaheim, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Some of the highlights. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show 22. I am RC Robbin. This is a live stream. You've watched a created franchise known as the Hollywood Avengers. This is game number 16 of the regular season. They are now 13-3 after 16 games. Let's go to the score sheet. Chadwick Boseman had a 2-run home run today. He is the player of the game. Wakanda forever. Vin Diesel, I am Groot, gets the win in relief. Will Harris gets the loss. So let's exit the post game, confirm the exit. Let's just go to the overall standings, and then we will close out the live stream. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Always appreciated. Faces of the franchise program. We'll skip past that. Injury update. Paul Bettany, the closer, sustained an injury, bruised forehead during today's game. He'll be out for a few days. What would you like to do? I'd like to keep him active. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to press this. We're going to sim through today's date, get us to the next game in the schedule. The standings. So the Avengers in the American League West, as you can see, the Avengers have taken the place of the Houston Astros in this created franchise. They're 13-3, 8-1, 8 of the last 10 games. They now have a 4-game lead on the second place Texas Rangers, who are 9-7 on the season. And the next time we see each other, it'll be the second game of this 3-game series at home for the Avengers against the Angels of Anaheim. Lance McCullers, who's 1-1, will go against Florence Pugh, Yelena, the sister of Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow. She is 2-1 with a 2.11 earned run average. They will face off in the middle game of this 3-game set. This has been a presentation of Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Have a great evening.